Hello all, welcome back to our channel. This is lecture series 10 Network Security dealing with phase 1 of Handshake Protocol. Please do like, share, subscribe and comment. Come let's go into the video. So what is Handshake Protocol? When you consider this protocol, it is one of the most complex part in SSL. This protocol allows the server and the client to authenticate each other with hello messages. And also, it ensures that it gives an encryption and also code algorithm to completely encrypt the data. And there are some cryptographic keys that is maintained to protect the complete data that is transmitted from client to the server. So here, each of the messages that is transmitted from one end to the other end have this three fields, that is type, length and content. Type is being 1 byte field, that is it indicates one of the 10 messages. That messages is listed here. Next, length, which is 3 bytes. It is nothing but this is the length of the messages in terms of bytes. Next, content, which is a byte value. It might be greater than or equal to 0 bytes. That is, this is a parameter which is associated with the messages. I will tell you, these are the message types. Hello request. Client hello and server hello is sent between the client and the server, which makes a handshake protocol. And after making this client hello and server hello, certificate will be provided that these client and the server are authorized one. Then key exchange will be done between the server and the client. And if suppose the server needs a certificate, it gives a certificate request message. Once every request is done, the server will give back server done message. Once the certificate is received, verification of certificate will be done, wherein certificate verify message will be displayed. And client will be exchanging the keys with the server, which will be represented as client key exchange. And when complete handshake protocol is done, it gives finished message. So there are actually 4 phases involved in this handshake protocol, wherein first phase we are going to see in detail in this video. Phase 2, phase 3 and phase 4 will be seen in the upcoming videos. So what phase 1 tells? So it is establishing a complete security capability between your client and server. It completely establishes with some kind of messages, that is version, random, session ID, cipher suit and compression method. So here version is nothing but it will be indicating what kind of SSL version is being used. And random is nothing but the client will be generating a random number which is a 32-bit timestamp, or it might be a 22-byte, where the random number will be generated according to the data that is transmitted. And next, coming to session ID. What is session ID? It is a variable length identifier, session identifier. It might be a non-zero value. When a non-zero value is appearing, it will indicate that the client is wishing to update some parameter in the network. If it is a 0 value, then the session is getting completed. Cipher suit. Cipher suit is, this is a list which contains the various combination of cryptographic algorithm, like hash algorithm, key exchange algorithm, cipher spec algorithm, all these kind of things is cipher suit. Compression method. It is nothing but it is the compression method that is followed by the client, where each of the SSL version must support the compression methods. Next, how this phase 1 is taking place. See, first, the client hello messages is sent. So after sending the client hello message, the client will be waiting for the server hello messages. So for the server hello messages, there are some fields that we have to consider, which is version field. Version field is nothing but it will be specifying the lower versions which is suggested by the client and the higher version which is supported by the server. then the random field is nothing but the random number that is generated by the server and also the client. Both will have a particular field for this random number generation. And if suppose the session identifier field of a client is non-zero value, what I told, the client will be wishing to update the value, update a value in the server. So that same value will be updated in the server also. So such that it is seen that a new session is going to start. Cipher suit field. Cipher suit field is nothing but it will be containing a cipher suit cryptographic algorithm which will be proposed by either the client or the server. Compression field. It is nothing but the compression techniques that is used by the server and the client, which is valid in particular version. So this is what is happening. Next is there are some key exchange methods available like RSA, fixed Diffie Hellmen, ephemeral Diffie Hellmen, anonymous Diffie Hellmen, and Fortezza. So RSA is nothing but this is a secret key which is encrypted with the receiver's RSA. So there will be a public key certificate which is received by the receiver. In fixed Diffie Hellman key exchange, what happens is this is a server certificate where it will contain a Diffie Hellman's public parameters which will be signed by the certificate authorities. So this public key certificate will contain the fixed Diffie Hellman parameter. Next, coming to ephemeral Diffie Hellman, it is nothing but it is a technique which is used to create a ephemeral secret code, that is temporary or one-time secret code. So in this case, a Diffie Hellman's public key will be exchanged. Say suppose this key exchange might be used by a bank server for transaction. It might be a one-time password valid for only one time, which is temporary. Anonymous Diffie Hellman. It is nothing but it is the base of Diffie Hellman algorithm, which with it has no authentication techniques followed. So each side, the sender and the receiver will send a public Diffie Hellman parameters without any authentication. Right? Fortezza. Fortezza is nothing but this the technique that is defined by the scheme called as Fortezza. It is not particularly used by this SSL protocol. So there are some fields in the key exchange what we have seen. So cipher algorithm, it is a field wherein it gives an algorithm which is cipher type, and these are the cipher types that is specified. MAC algorithm, as we have seen, it is message digest 5 or SHA 1. If it is a cipher type field, then it will be specifying whether it is a stream or block of data. Is exportable is nothing but you will be telling whether the data can be exportable or not, true or false. Next, coming to hash size, each of this MAC algorithm will have its own size like 0, 16 for MD5 and 20 for SHA1. 0 bytes, 16 bytes, 20 bytes, that is hash size. Key material is nothing but it is a sequence of bytes where it contains some data that is used for generating a secret keys. And for size is nothing but it is the initialization of cipher block, that is block which is having 1 byte value which is used for encryption. So that is the size, for size block. Hope you have understood the field that is used in key exchanges. Stay tuned for more information. Thank you.